Have you ever wondered how events from nearly 4 centuries ago still shape our world today? In 1622, the American colonies were a land of untapped potential, ripe with opportunities. But beneath this promise lay the grim underbelly of an emerging system of racial slavery. Africans torn from their homelands and transplanted into this new world were forced to endure unimaginable hardships on tobacco plantations. Their existence was dictated not by their own volition, but by the harsh demands of colonial profit. Their lives, their bodies, their very selves were commodified, bought, and sold. Their humanity was stripped away, reduced to merest labor in the relentless pursuit of colonial wealth. The year 1622 wasn't just another year. It was a pivotal moment in history that marked the beginnings of a system that would impact generations to come. A system whose legacy continues to echo in our world today. One of the most significant events of 1622 was the Jamestown Massacre, a lesser-known rebellion of enslaved Africans. That year, in the heart of the newly established American colonies, a spark of resistance ignited into a flame. Enslaved Africans, exploited on tobacco plantations, dared to rise against their oppressors. This rebellion, though not widely known, was a fierce and daring act of defiance. However, the flame of rebellion was met with a chilling response. The colonial administration acted swiftly and brutally, quashing the uprising with a force that sent shockwaves through the enslaved community. This severe crackdown served as a grim reminder of the power dynamics at play, further solidifying the cruel bonds of slavery that would persist for centuries. Though this rebellion was ultimately quashed, it marked one of the first organized acts of resistance by enslaved people in North America. This turning point in history set the stage for future acts of rebellion and resistance, illuminating the indomitable spirit of enslaved Africans in the face of unimaginable adversity. The events of 1622 did not fade into the annals of history. Instead, they formed the foundation for systemic racial injustices that evolved throughout American history. The harsh realities of slavery that began in the 17th century created a ripple effect that is still felt today. The racial disparities we witness in our society, from the socioeconomic inequality to the incidents of police brutality, are echoes of a past that was deeply entrenched in racial discrimination and systemic oppression. The legacy of 1622, marked by the struggles of enslaved Africans against their oppressors, has had a lasting impact on the very fabric of our society. It has shaped our societal structures, influenced our perceptions, and affects our daily interactions. The enduring legacy of the racial injustices from that era continues to be a stark reminder of the path we have tread and the journey we still have ahead. The legacy of 1622 still lives on, shaping our societal structures, perceptions, and daily interactions. Primary sources from the 17th century provide a window into the stark and inhumane conditions faced by enslaved Africans. These documents, including first-hand accounts from English colonists and legal papers, paint a harrowing picture of life on the tobacco plantations. Slavery was not merely a system of forced labor. It was a legal structure designed to strip individuals of their humanity and reduce them to property. The legal framework that supported slavery was intricate and brutal, built to maximize profit at the expense of human dignity. It dictated every aspect of an enslaved person's life, from working conditions to punishments, and even the status of their offspring. But these documents do more than expose the grim realities of slavery. They also bear witness to the resilience of those forced into bondage. Instances of resistance, both small and large, are scattered throughout these primary sources. They tell the story of individuals who, despite their circumstances, refuse to be broken. These documents not only expose the brutal realities of slavery, but also highlight the resilience of those who resisted. The year 1622 is not just a historical marker, it's a reflection of how deeply the roots of racism and slavery are embedded in American soil. This year serves as a stark reminder of the brutal and dehumanizing institution of slavery that has left an indelible imprint on our society. It is not merely a chapter in history books, but a poignant testament to the enduring legacy of racial injustice. The echoes of 1622 still resonate today, manifesting in systemic inequalities and racial disparities that pervade our everyday lives. This understanding underscores the importance of acknowledging and grappling with our past, as it directly shapes our present and informs our future. By delving into the past, we equip ourselves with the knowledge to forge a more just future. We not only honor the struggles and resistances of those who suffered under slavery, but also challenge the simplified narratives and recognize the profound effects of our past. Stay informed, stay engaged, and help us keep history alive and relevant.